In this video, we will show you how to replace your starter on this Ford F-150 with a 3.5-liter engine. This will be accessed under the passenger side of your vehicle. Let's get into it. To disconnect the negative battery terminal, we're going to make our way right over to this area. You can see a 10mm hidden mounting nut. You only need to loosen this. You do not need to fully remove it. Once it is loosened, you should be able to remove the terminal end from the battery. Just a quick inspection of that, we'll set it aside. Now as we make our way underneath the passenger side front of the vehicle, we can see our sway bar, we can see the transmission and the engine. The starter is actually mounted to the transmission bell housing here, but it's pretty close to the passenger side of the engine and the drain plug. Before we remove the starter from the transmission, we're going to have to start with some wiring harnesses here. We'll start with this lower one. This is a ground wire. We're going to have to remove this 10mm mounting nut. Then we can remove the transmission line bracket. Typically you can just pull that out of the way. After that, we're going to remove the ground wire from this area. A quick inspection of the mounting hardware as we continue. We will be reusing this. Slide that bracket. Shouldn't need to go very far here. Now continuing on, we can take hold of that wiring harness. Should be able to wiggle it, slide it right off of there. It's going to have a little bit of pressure, but typically you can pull it off. A quick inspection of the terminal end here. We want to make sure it's not corroded, weak, or damaged in any way. Of course, we will have to clean it down with some sandpaper, so we make sure we have good contact on this. We'll set it aside for now. Now we can go ahead and follow that wiring harness. You're going to find it has two more leads here heading towards that starter. We'll start with the smaller signal wire here. For this, I'm using a 10mm for the mounting nut. We'll go ahead and remove that and the wire, a quick inspection, set the wiring aside, and move along to the next. There's that mounting nut. Our new starter should come with new hardware for this. We'll set that aside. Now sometimes you'll find a locking washer. You'd want to remove that as well and the wiring harness. Now let's get the next wire here. This is the larger power wire. We're using a 13mm. Now once again, you may have a locking washer on this. Slide that off of there. Quick inspection of that cable. Just like all the rest, we'll clean this up after. Let's set these aside. Now it's time to start removing the hardware holding the starter to the transmission bell housing. The hardware is actually the two studs that you can see protruding through from the bell housing. They lead through into the starter, and they actually screw into that starter. We'll be using a 13mm to remove each of these, and then eventually the starter from the bell housing here. Let's get the top one. Now that this is loosening, you should be able to take hold of the starter, maneuver it around. We're going to hold onto this so it does not fall out of the vehicle while we continue on. There it is, friend. Before we install the brand new starter, let's do some cleaning. We're going to start with our wiring harnesses. You want to make sure you clean down both sides of your metal portions on the wiring harness so you have good contact. We'll use some fine sandpaper for this. Now as for the larger power wire, as you can tell, it's a little bit more difficult to gain access inside that port. Just go ahead and make sure it's a clean surface. Make our way along the back side, check that as well. This is really the side that's the most important anyway. And now we just have our small relay wire here. And now you just want to clean the mating surface where your brand new starter is going to sit up against. I'm just going to use a clean rag for this. We don't want to spray any parts cleaner inside that transmission bell housing. Okay, let's prepare to install our brand new starter now. We'll make sure we have it in the proper orientation. We're going to slide it all the way into that transmission bell housing till it's bottomed out. Align our mounting bolt ports. Then we can start in each of those two mounting studs. We are only going to start them in. We are not tightening them until they're both started. They're both started in. Let's snug them up. The torque for these is 35 foot-pounds. And my torque wrench, 35 foot-pounds here. Go ahead and take hold of the starter, give it a little wiggle, make sure it's properly secured to that transmission bell housing. We'll get our ground wire in place, continue on with the transmission line mounting bracket. Slide that right onto the stud, and then go ahead and install your 10mm mounting nut. Okay, right there's bottomed out. Just take it a tiny bit further. Double check to make sure these are both secure. The ground wire is especially important. Now it's time for the two wiring harnesses. You can start with whichever one you want. I'm going to start with the smaller one here. We'll just go ahead and get that onto the small stud. With your brand new starter, you'll find it came with a brand new locking washer and a nut. We'll go ahead and insert both of those now, starting with the washer and then the mounting nut. Now the torque for this smaller wire here is 50 inch-pounds. It's not very much. If you have a hard time getting a torque wrench into this area, just go ahead and bottom it out and then take it a tiny bit further to confirm it's properly secured. There we are. Let's move along to the larger wire. We'll get this in position, should slide right over that mounting stud. Once you have that on there, you're going to continue on with your brand new locking washer and new mounting nut. Start them on, snug them up. The torque for this is 106 inch-pounds. There we are. Let's just double check on both those wires, confirming they're properly secured. At this point, we can make our way out from under the vehicle. It's time to reattach the negative battery terminal. Let's go ahead and take this, get it in place, press it all the way down onto the battery, continue on to tightening your 10mm mounting nut. Double check, make sure that's secured. Okay friend, we finished the installation of our vehicle starter. At this point, you just want to attempt to start your vehicle several times, confirming the starter functions as it should. Aside from that, thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.